Alrighty, and here we are with the playoffs match of the PUDL today, going up against the commissioner, Mr. Kaz himself. Let's go ahead and see what he's got. Yep, Valiant, Moon, Mamo, Ensign, Metagross, and Rotom. I actually really think Terra Ensign is pretty cool. I kind of wish it's something that I had. It's something I definitely want to try. That's a pretty cool mon. No Zapdos is pretty interesting though. Zapdos is a bit of an issue. No Vaporeon either, actually. Wow. That's really cool. Because I did not want to deal with that. And there's no Fortress, so there's actually no way to remove Hazard, so I don't even have to play that game. Even though I have the perfect setup for it. We still always lead Chomp, get our Hazards up, nothing he can do about it. Just Flamethrower is kind of a wasted slot now, I suppose. First game in the new room though, so there's probably going to be some background audio from. I'm also on the ground floor of my building, so it could be audio from the outside or from the inside, but it shouldn't be that much of an issue. Probably see like a Terra Ghost Incineroar. Like a pivot for Iron Hands or something. Terra Grass even. Good luck, have fun to my opponent. I thought this was Terra Preview for a second, because that's what PMDL is, but it's not, so. I do see Ted on lead. This is one of the worst ones for me. This is not as good as I would hope, but I am gonna, because he can just double shard or like crash into shard or something and only give me one hazard. If I am only able to get up one, it depends. Do I really need chip on Rotom versus getting a spike and having that up for everything? I feel like that's more important. Especially since Iron Hands can just kind of focus on Rotom, on coming in on Rotom, since it doesn't have to worry about Zapdos. He is going to go and get up his own rocks as well, but we do have Rapid Spin to remove them. Right, I'm going to get the Stealth Rock up too then. I'm going to just take both of these. So it looks like we are going to be limited to just one layer of spikes, but we do get the rocks up too, so I don't think I have any merit in saving this. I mean, I could go. How much does Aloe take? It's not a banned set. I shard did 401 to 121. 280. Yeah, so that's just pretty standard. This, it actually doesn't do anything to me, really. So the only thing that I lose is my leftovers, which I don't really care about that much. Especially since this is like a suicide Stealth Rock lead for my opponent, and I could potentially get something up with Chomp later in the game. And having the ground type just might be nice, I think. So it goes against my plan of suicide lead, but I'm not super worried about it. I think I just have a good opportunity. I'm gonna take it. Question is, what do I do here? I think Wish covers any potential switch he could make, because he doesn't have Vape, so what's he gonna switch to? Rotom? Nothing even really wants to take a Scald either. I could do that. I don't think I'm in a hurry to switch out, because there's nothing that's immediately threatening to Aloe on his team. So I'll get a Scald off just to see what he wants to do. Maybe this is gonna stay in and just be a suicide lead too. Although I doubt that since I saw Garchomp alive, I'm probably gonna want to save this. Baton Pass was probably the rightest play, actually, because he's going to swap out and I can just bring in whatever I want to counter. So that was probably what I should have done, but Scald is also just pretty good value versus everything on his team as well. For all the reasons I already said. A nice burn on this, please. We do get the burn, nice. And we can confirm heavy-duty boots on this as well. So let's get all this down. Am I worried about... Can I just mirror coat this? Because if he bolt switches and I live it, something's probably going to drop. Thunderbolt does a max of 428, so I'm gonna do it. Ah, okay. I guess the alternative was Iron Hands getting burnt, which, while I do have Verso Chesto, I don't really want it getting burnt immediately, so this is okay too. This is not terrible. This is probably just a standard defensive thing. I can't imagine you're gonna have plot. I mean, you could. It could be like Willow just to help set up plot easier. I don't think I think I need to baton pass. I could wish. I could wish too. But baton pass also covers a potential switch because he might be scared to click Volt Switch in front of me because I am Mirko. And Garchomp is still alive, so I'm gonna make the baton pass play. That's fine. All of 0 damage. I should have wished then if I knew he was gonna stay in, but he probably wouldn't have stayed in after seeing that damage. What can I do? I can go to this and spin, actually, very freely. I don't really have a way to kill this, and I don't even want to risk like T-Wave or something. Am I in a hurry to Terra this thing? I feel like... Yeah, because my base type doesn't really do anything in this matchup. So we'll do this. Getting burnt is also not the worst thing in the world, because I have a lot of ways to beat Valiant on this team. And especially if it's special, I can still beat it even when I'm burnt on this. So let's Terrify... Well, actually I'm not going to get burnt because I'm Terrifier. I'm dumb. So let's take our spin. I'll take some hazard pressure off my team. Can this thing Terra Ghost actually? No, it's Electric Ice Ground. And he probably wants to Terra the Ensign this game. Electric on this actually wouldn't be a bad Terra either. Just to help with Iron Hands. Because you lose the... Gives you resistance to electric. See what he goes for. There's the Volt Switch. Okay. I want to say that's not invested. Let me run a calc. Yeah, I think that's completely uninvested. So I think this is all built into bulk. This could be Terra Ghost, this could be Terra Grass. I could stay in, but what do I get out of it? I'm beginning to realize Facade is kind of redundant if I'm Terrifier, so probably should have put Draco or something over that, or Knockoff. I think I just U-turn out into Aloe, don't I? I don't really get much from staying in. I don't want to lose my AV on this. Opts not to Terra. Can go Iron Hands as well. Even Garchomp is not terrible. Actually, do I die to Knockoff? I think I do. I think we just go Aloe, and then Aloe can just switch into this forever. Aloe's also not super worried about getting parting shotted. 496 to 385. 111. So that is going to be uninvested in Center R. So this is also a bulky pivot. I am min speed on this Aloe, correct? Yes, but if he's min speed instant, then he will be slower than me. So I think I'm gonna Scald first. Or do I? No, I wish, right? Well, my whole team is healthy. I'm Scald. Just try to slowly get some chip. We are min, or he is not min speed. Okay, so now I know that for the future. It is kind of annoying though, because now if I baton pass, whatever I bring in is going to be at -1 attack and special attack, so I got to keep that in mind. I think that instant is also boots. Yeah, I really should have put knockoff on Cyclozar, because that's what's going to help make all these hazards work anyway. Goes back to Mamo. Scald Burn on this would be huge. Takes that pretty comfortably, like 30%. I think that's like, has some bulk to it, I think. Just gonna stay in and, actually, how much does EQ do? I'm gonna toss out one wish. It's gonna get the rocks back up, so I'm gonna have to deal with that later. I think I'm gonna stay in and catch it myself. I don't... Actually, I could just baton pass, too. Also, like... Because he's probably gonna go Rotom here. And I could use that as an opportunity to get this up to heal, or just swap into something else. I kind of like that, because I can keep the Sash intact, too. If I eventually heal up enough, and then clear the rocks. So I'm gonna do that. Can eat that pretty comfortably. I'm probably just gonna swap right back into this once I heal up Garchomp. Because I don't think he's gonna want to take the risk and Earthquake. Well, he could. He could very comfortably do that. That's what I would do if I was him. Or do I stay in? Because I think I live the Ice Shard from this range. I can just straight up get up another hazard. I think I'd like that better. Yeah, I'm not killing this thing. Actually, if it's not Thick Fat, Flamethrower does have a chance to kill, but I don't even have an Intim. I do have an Intim, but I probably would be running Thick Fat on this. I can just Dragon Tail to force it out, but I don't think I need to do that, because Aloe will get a clean switch if I die anyway. So I'm just gonna put another Spike. So I just trade a Wish to get another layer. I'll take it. And he lets me get the third layer. Okay. Not sure why he did that. I guess maybe, I don't know, some sort of read. Yeah. So that's perfect. That's a perfect scenario. We got all the hazards up. What do my rolls with Darkrai look like versus you? Because you are not Assault Vest. Dark Pulse is 47 to 56, and Focus Blast just kills. I think I can take that. Because yeah, let's do that. Actually, could Cyclozar have killed this? No, it cannot. Okay. Yep, that looks like it's in perfect Dark Pulse range, so we're gonna go ahead and fire that off. Even if Instant comes in, it's not AV, so it's gonna get some chip. Because it's boots. So getting some wear and tear on this is nice. That's like max special defense, I think. That did 0. What? Oh, am I still at -1? No, I'm not. Yeah, that's like max special defense. I think I can just go to Aloe and then go from there. If he just parting shots, there's nothing. I'm not super worried really, because you're gonna do what? Go to Mamo? What are you gonna go here? Are you gonna go to a setup mon? That could be annoying with my -1s. I didn't bring knockoff on anyone this week. That was a misplay in prep. This is the Rotom, right? I think I'm totally down to just go Cyclotron on this with no consequence. Because I think an electric move is going to do a lot to me, and I need to get healthy. So we're just gonna hard swap to Cyclozar. Go huge Huckers as well, but then what does that bring in? Brings in either Incin for Terra, or it brings out... You could even go Val if I do that, and I don't want that coming in for free. We're gonna do this. This is fine. Since I resist Ice Shard now, I can stay in and just U-turn out, or just get rid of it with Iron Head. What? I mean, I've mastered everything that's not Scarf or like Booster. Okay, I think I just get rid of this. It dies to Rapid Spin, actually, so that's awesome. I can get rid of the hazards and get rid of this in one blow. So that's pretty good. So this is going to go down and hazards are going to stay off for the rest of the game. From here, what am I worried about? This... What are you? Am I ready to... No, because I need this for Val. I think if this, on the off chance this is Scarf, it could just drop me with an Earthquake. I definitely live a Bullet Punch though. The question is this, I just go hard Balloon Boy, right? Because I'm built to beat this? I think so. Yeah, and I don't have to worry about hazard or spin blocking either. Psychic Noise. Interesting move. 455 to 260. Did not expect that. 195. That is, in fact, special. It's not like specs, but it's like, actually, it could just be like modest max special attack. I can't heal right now. I can Shadow Ball. I'm slower than this though. So if I Shadow Ball, I'm basically throwing away the spawn. But if I Baton Pass, I can Baton Pass into Darkrai, and I can heal this up later. That might kill me, actually. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Yeah. With the hazard chip, Darkrai should just be able to slam this. I'm not gonna Focus Blast. I'm still gonna Dark Pulse. Just because I don't want to make an unnecessary, like, thing. I don't want to just get Darkrai killed for no reason. I'd rather Dark Pulse 1,000 times into Incineroar than Focus Blast in front of Metagross. Especially if it's on range. Now the hazards are gone, Aloe can switch into this even easier. This is already getting worn down heavily. Just gonna get into this rhythm. The problem is this loop of going of Dark Pulse into Aloe is a free party shot every time, and that puts me in a bad spot. So maybe Focus Blasting there was the play. The thing is, this I'm losing progress, but I'm also like I'm not losing the game off of this loop. At least not yet. Do I just go Cycle, I think? We saw how much Volt Switch did, right? What if I stay in? Because this is like uninvested from what we saw. 342. Does that kill with Burn? Maybe. I'm gonna go for it though. I think you Volt Switch anyway. Pain Split, okay. This isn't, yeah, that's not how that move works. So I guess he's just never gonna click an electric move versus me. Unless it's in range, like now. I don't think I live a Volt Switch at my HP now. Yeah. It's a guaranteed kill actually. We just gotta swap. Do I sack the Drift Bloom? Because I made it slower than Metagross. And it has Psychic Noise, so I think it doesn't really get much value versus the rest of the team. So I'm kind of fine with that. Kind of get some momentum back. And if he Pain Splits or something again, then I benefit. Okay. So what do the sequences look like from here? If he goes into Valiant, do I just go Cyclizar? Yes. Or I can go Darkrai. He goes into this. So now I can actually put myself in an advantage in front of this, which is nice for once. I would have to click Focus Blast. Does that kill? I think that's the only way I can beat this. At least right now, if I want to try to kill this. But 52 to 62, that's not guaranteed range. I would need one more Dark Pulse. The alternative is just going into this and potentially getting burnt or losing my Chesto, neither of which is the worst outcome. I think I can just kill this. Flare Blitz, honestly, from uninvested, doesn't even do that much to me. And he doesn't have great switch-ins beyond this, because Rotom's super chipped, and Valiant is a risk. So I think this is a risk I can afford to take now. The only problem with why this might be a bad play, especially on paper, is that 30% of the time I'm gonna do nothing, and the other 70% of the time I don't always kill. So let's find out. It does unfortunately live. Drain Punch, oh my god. It still dies though. Yeah. But now I can, now it's in, it's basically, it dies to 2 Dark Pulses. So that's actually really good. That's perfect for me. I don't know how much he's going to heal off this next Drain Punch, actually. Maybe Aloe wasn't the right play. But I'm sure it's not going to do anything. And he'll heal a decent amount. But I don't think it's anything I'm super worried about. Yeah, that's like 30. It's like about the same. A little less even. Do I want to Scald actually? So now that I know I'm slower, I can either take the Baton Pass or I can Scald. If I Baton Pass and he stays in though, that's kind of a bad spot. If I Scald, I think I can play around anything that comes out. Special Metagross is quite a problem though. I don't really think I have anything that can switch into that. I guess Cyclozar. How about a Cyclozar handle that? This thing being healthy is also mad annoying. I don't think I'm outside Volt Switch range, so I am going to swap. How much does Metagross do to Cyclozar? Not a lot, actually. Psychic Noise is 31 to 37. So I guess he could be, if he's like mixed, that's like the only way he can hit me super hard. Because it's not getting much stronger than that. And I can't kill it, but I can just, like, whittle it down. He's gonna opt to Terra. Are we gonna see... Well, he can't have Terra Blast. Because he's revealed all 4 moves. Terra Electric, he just wants blood. So it is a good thing I did not try to play the stay in game there. Can eat that pretty okay. It's like a 4-hit KO from full. And every time Metagross comes in, it's getting super chipped from all my hazards. And I could have clicked knockoff with this thing so many times that I had it. Really upset that I didn't do that. I would have made, because Instant, I think, even came in on it once. So I definitely could have knocked off those boots. That's Metagross. Huge damage. I have to stay in, so I gotta hit it with something and then U-turn, I think. Into like Aloe. And then like bring this back in. But I think I attack it once before I U-turn. Assad. Actually no, because I could... Let's Iron Head and try to flinch. Nice. Okay, so there's a little chip. He took like nothing from that. Is that max HP? His U-turn is doing 11 to 13%. This is not... Once it gets in range of 2 U-turns is what I need. Okay, I think now is... That looks like it's very close. Is that 20%? I think one more Iron Head would actually seal the deal. Even if I don't flinch, I think I can just do this. Yeah, then I U-turn to Aloe. Okay, or we're just gonna bully this thing senselessly. I guess Jirachi did come to this week, in fact. Just go into Aloe. Yeah, now this thing can't swap in or anything. Yeah, and now we just hard swap back into Cyclozar. Just so I can keep this thing decently healthy. What is he gonna bring in after, though? We should eat that. Easy. Question, do I want a U-turn now? I think it, because I think it just dies to a regular attack, too. I think this is probably the best thing to have in versus, like, Incineroar coming in or anything. Actually, no, it's not, because I can just Parting Shot. I'm gonna U-turn. Okay. It's an ice cream truck outside. Metagross 01. Actually, I don't even remember who killed Drifloon. That might have been Metagross. Actually, that was Rotom. Who killed Goblin Shark? That was Memo, I think. I can't go Darkrai because it's not in Dark Pulse range right now. So that's a no-go. I could go Iron Hands. Iron Hands is very threatening right now. And if he wants to go Val, I can just go Excite Bike. And I think if he goes Incin, I'm stuck in a bad Baton Pass situation. So I'm gonna do this. He is gonna go the Incin now. So I can't just get rid of this. If he wants to burn me, that's fine. I think getting rid of this is worth it. If he could just Parting Shot as well. But Rotom Fran is not a resist anymore. This would be a great Volt Switch opportunity if I had it, so we're gonna CC. If he Parting Shots into the Val, I'm just gonna go Cyclozar anyway. But we're gonna get a bunch of Hazard Chip and a close combat off on it, and even at -2, it's gonna do okay damage. That's Rotom. This is not a terrible spot either, because I don't really take any damage from its attacks, and I can rest off the burn. Actually, he's gonna Pain Split, isn't he? Can I go Darkrai? No, that's Troll. We just gotta go into a regen mon. I think we always go this. And if we catch him on the Willow, that's perfect. Volt Switch, that's okay too. Because I can U-turn on Incin. I don't think there's any shot I can kill this, right? At -1. Let's just check. I mean, I can, but I can't stay in and get knockoffed. Because then Val becomes a major problem. So we are just gonna do this little... If he Parting Shots, what does he go into? Goes into Rotom, that's a problem. I think I'd rather have... Well, no, I need this to come in without any attack debuffs. So we're gonna do this. Both of us have a lot, some bulky cores that are just going to be very difficult for each other to break. But as soon as I get Darkrai in a prime position, we're good, because now it dies to 2 Dark Pulses. The problem is Rotom's Pain Split is such a good move in this matchup. That's Moon, right? I think I can go Hard Hands or toss a Wish. What does Iron Hands? Proto Attack, okay. Let's see, how much am I taking from an Earthquake? If he... I can actually just 2 a KO, and that +1 is a roll to OHKO. So I can't go hard into it on a Dragon Dance. Question: if I'm at minus, if I parting Baton Pass into Darkrai, can I kill? Yes, very easily. Okay, let's do it. Because if he DDs, then I'm still faster. Scarf. Actually, I didn't count that at -1. 50 to 59. That looks like a roll that's not in my favor. But I think Iron Hands. Hold on. Iron Hands has a 37% chance to live. Or no, it's a 37% chance to die. I think I'm gonna go into this first. And then, because even at -1, CC blows this away. And then if I can't beat, if I lose Iron Hands here, then I can just go into Darkrai and kill it without the attack debuff. Iron Hands does it again. Look at that. It's the exact same thing as the Flygon all over again. Same map and everything. I just don't lose these, and that's what the Dragon Dance Earthquake user cannot OHKO Iron Hands and gets 1 shot. That's beautiful. How poetic. And now I think I stay in, because he can't Pain Split. And Darkrai Dark Pulse cleans up almost. It almost cleans up. Sludge Bomb I think actually just wins. I think if I just get Darkrai in and click Sludge Bomb 3 times, it's game. So I'm gonna do that. Just gonna let this go. And win with it. I think that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. I got my opening, I whittled him down, and I think that's it. Rotom fan is not 1-1, it is 1-0. Silly goose. I'll have to watch this back. I don't remember who killed Drifloon. I sacked it to something. Do I go Cyclizar and U-turn, or do I go this and start Sludge Bombing? I mean, what's the alternative? Because if I... Actually, does U-turn even kill? I don't think it even kills. I don't think I have a choice. It should kill, but... I could also just stay in a Facade. But I don't think the Rotom dies. Eh. Who does more damage to Rotom, actually? I think Darkrai does. Okay, we're gonna do that. I think we're just gonna start sludge bombing. I think I'm gonna go all in and win right here. Because I think even if he fakes out, it won't matter. I think I can end it right here. So we just stay in here, always. No focus sash shenanigans. No choice scarf will save him. It's not booster energy. And that's gonna drop. So I think that is the game. All the super hazard stack into Scarf Darkrai cleanup. We'd love to see it. Iron Hands living on 1 again. That Mon is the carry this season. Shout out to that. Shout out to Kaz for putting this whole league together. Getting everybody in, having a great time. And yeah, so... Yep, that's a game. So, yeah, GG's, but... Yeah. So we'll be moving on to the semifinals next week. I do not know my opponent off the top of my head. I'll have to check, but... Yeah, GG. Thanks for the season. Still got a little bit more to go. And I'll catch y'all next time.